Good morning, everybody.
It's Tootles here. Tuesdays with Tootles. Happy New Year. This is always the awkward moments when we're just waiting for everybody to join us. I guess we can start by saying that we are super excited today because all of our kids are back in school. Little mommy dance.
Yes. I took a picture of the empty car. I was so excited. No one's calling my name.
No, mommy. Oh, jeez. So we hope you guys all had a great holiday season. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's. I think I heard yesterday that
Three Kings Day.
Yeah, Kings Day was the last day of celebration. It's all over now. It's time to
take everything down if you haven't. If you guys would like, someone can come help me take down the Christmas tree because it's still there.
I got mine down, but that's thanks to my lovely honey while I was at the wedding show.
No, mine's is there. My kids still want the tree lights on, which, like, it's over. It's over. But speaking of Christmas trees, Matthew Hope is taking donations for Christmas trees. If you guys have real Christmas trees, there's a guy that turns them into canes for the vets.
Oh, that's
and you
cool.
just take your tree and you just drop it off. They have a drop-off location on 9th Street. I just rode past it and it was a lot of trees, but they will take as many as possible for your tree if you don't want to. I know you don't want to put pines back in your car, but if you feel like it. So that's another option.
Matthew's Hope.
We recycle. Recycle.
So I see we have a couple people, so we'll go ahead and get started with what we've got for today. This is our first live on Facebook of 2020. We had a great time this weekend working at the Florida Wedding Expo. Our booth was super cute. Our team was amazing. The kids that came to our booth, they didn't want to leave.
One kid left and came back with more kids.
Yes.
Like, he went and got his posse.
Yes. They enjoyed it. We enjoyed seeing them and meeting all of you. And if we didn't get to meet you at the show, like, we truly invite you to hit up our inbox or visit our website and request more information, because we can't wait to give you some more information about us and get to know you guys a little bit more. Since we have new people on here, I guess we can talk about who we are and what we do and how we met. Like, everybody loves our
Do you really want to tell them
our love story.
Do we really want to tell them how we met? But
it's not as crazy as she makes it sound.
No, it's not. No. Well, I'm a mom of 3. I have a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, and 2-year-old. And they keep me very, 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 very busy. But I love it. Some days I just want to fall out. Yesterday, since they know we had a busy weekend. And then Monday, my daughter had a Girl Scout event, so we went there, and I just fell out on the couch. And my daughter tells my son, "Just leave mommy alone. She's exhausted." And I was like,
it was a long
but, I do it for them. I'm originally from New Jersey, moved down here in 2007, and met my husband down here. I met him in 2001 here. It's a lot. It's complicated. But anyway. So we have we met, got married, had children, and then I always knew that kids was always my passion. My background is early child education. I was a regional director for a corporation, and I would travel, manage schools, staff members, children, from all ages, from 6 weeks and on up. I think that's it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
I know. I got more, but it's not
giving
fine.
you the Cliff's Notes.
I'm giving you the shorter version of it.
Well, I am Marsha. I am also co-owner of Tootles Event Sitters, and my background, I am originally from Lima, Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Moved to South Bend, Indiana, and transferred into a Notre Dame Irish fan. Sorry, Buckeyes. But I started in high school, actually, like student teaching. They had a project teach thing that I could go out for my junior and senior year, and student taught at a local elementary school. And I think that's where my passion for teaching and being around children kind of began. I also come from a long line of women who have worked with children. My mom had in-home daycare for a good portion of my life. I think probably from like third grade through probably my sophomore year in college. So I had kids around. I started babysitting when I was 9 years old, and just a couple hours here and got into longer stuff. I would work for the summers for family down the street. And then I went to college. I majored in elementary education and special education. My passion is working with children with special needs. I've had the blessing of working with children with Down syndrome, autism. I have a child with high functioning autism as well. And then I took on a position after I moved here to Florida in January of 2001. I can't believe it's been almost 20 years. January 2001, I moved to Florida.
We're not going to talk how many years of stuff, because it just makes me feel like I'm old.
Well, I think when you start adding the numbers, if they add the numbers together, they'll figure out our age.
Don't do no math. We don't do math.
Let's see that new math,
Yeah. That complicated
It'll make
stuff. You gotta YouTube it.
We're really, while we're at the events, we're really technically only 5 years old anyway. So. And anybody that knows us knows that we really don't act our age.
We don't take it seriously.
But yeah, so I was a professional nanny for 15 years. I started Central Florida Nanny Support Group in 2003. Hi, Mama! Hey! It's my mommy! I really started the group because my first position was a brain fart. I keep telling you, it feels like it's Monday, and I need this to kick in.
It's Monday for us. It's Monday.
I worked as a live-in nanny, and the position was a little
wonderful,
wonky.
Yeah.
It was lovely. So I wanted there to be somewhere that nannies could turn to get support, especially if you're coming into the industry and don't really know what is expected of both the client and you. So that's why I started Central Florida Nannies in 2003-04. And then I had the lovely pleasure of being invited for this girls' night out, like in 2008, 2007?
It was I think it was 7.
I got married in 2006, so I think it was 2007.
It was right around.
And I did not want to go. I was tired. I was cranky.
And then she met me.
And then I got crankier.
So because we met through a mutual friend, and I remember she's like, "Hey, I'm going out with these girls," and I was like, "Okay, well, we're gonna go. Where do we go? Pottery?
We went to paint pottery, I think.
Yeah. I'm like,
and
all right,
they had some vendors there, so we got little spa treatments.
Yeah, I was like, well, you know what? We're gonna be painting pottery. If I don't like the people, I don't have to talk to them because I'm gonna be painting my pottery. So I think we started just talking, and then the other two just kind of drift off somewhere, and
yeah,
and then we just connected because then the other two were crazy.
I hope they're not watching.
It's nothing but love. Well, one thing you guys will learn about us, if you do not know already, we don't really sugarcoat stuff. It's our personality, because we just feel like you have to be real with what you need to say and how, And we teach our kids to express their feelings. When you're sad, you express that you're sad in the right way, not on the floor kicking and screaming.
Sometimes that just happens, though.
Yeah, I had that this morning. It wasn't me, though. It was the kids.
Oh, not this time.
They didn't want to go to school. They could not understand why it's Tuesday and they're going to school and they're supposed to go to school on Mondays. Start on Mondays.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I keep saying it feels like a Monday.
Well, I tell them, call Orange County, because I don't know. So then we all started hanging out after that.
Yes. We hung out. Then we decided we wanted to try to start something ourselves. So we tried to do a nanny agency. Let me tell you, for anybody thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, you either do it solo or you bring in one person. But when you have 4 people, 4 strong women,
I would say strong, but also you have to be on the same page. You have to be. No, we do not agree on everything. So don't think that we everything looks good. Like we agree. No, we don't. Oh no, we don't. But we give a take. And we just sometimes be like, okay, I'll just let her go, and then she'll
yeah.
So
I mean, 13 years of 13 years of friendship has brought us with trying to operate a business together to trying to do solo events. Tanisha actually was running Tootles as a tea party business, a children's party business, and I was working for a local nanny agency as a regional manager. And we just kept going to all of these events, and everybody's like, why aren't you guys meshing together so you can, provide this to weddings and events and corporate functions and everything. And
then we did our first one at Highland Manor.
Yes, Highland Manor was our first one, and
we did a princess.
2010.
Yeah, we did a princess and pirates. So we had like princess clothes and pirates, and we had a face painter come out.
Yes.
So it was.
Shout out
like
to Miss Viva.
Yes. Come back.
I know. Come back to Florida, please. We need you. But yeah, so that's where it kind of took off, and then we both ended up having children, and
those little people
came into the picture. We had to take a little break, and then life happened, and I said, it's now or never.
Yes.
You doing this or not?
Yeah.
Come on, like either we continue this friendship or we make it more.
Yeah. Well, a little bit. I'm like, let's do this. She's like, I'm not ready. I'm like, I'm not ready. Because it takes a lot. We want to be able to put our foot forward and keep going. And if anyone has been following our journey through this last year of rebranding Tootles, we've been really busy, which is good. I'm not complaining. We're so happy about it. Sorry guys, she got a phone call.
Have to learn to cut that off when we're live.
And our calendar is getting up there for this year. Going like we're feeling like I got some phone calls to return.
2020 is gonna be amazing. Like I don't know. Like for me, like I feel like from rebranding to now, like I feel like our families have grown. Like we've grown in size, like as a business, but we've like grown in size, like family wise. Like each client that comes on, each vendor that we meet, like
yeah.
I mean,
we're building.
And every time I think about it, I feel like the Grinch whose heart grew. Like,
which my kid still does not understand that part of the movie. They're like, well, what do you mean his heart grew? Like, I don't understand it, Mom. So
it grew three times.
So do my heart grow? Like trying to explain that to a 5-year-old, guys, and a 6-year-old that analyzes everything. It is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's our story, and we're sticking to it. But
there's more, but that's just the Cliff Notes version.
That's the Cliff Notes, not to make this like a 30-minute segment here. But basically, we are going to be doing this every single week. It won't be us sitting here chit-chatting small talk every week. We have, some topics that I took some notes for y'all. But, some things that I'm thinking ahead for is like, when to start considering hiring. Oh, goodness, I'm going to lose
She lost you
y'all.
guys. Where'd you guys go? Okay.
Okay.
Well, now my head is I'll just lie down here. She touched the phone. Hold on. Sorry, guys. A little.
Hey, we'll look back at this in our best of 2020. This will be the
Our first live. Yeah. Yes, we crack ourselves up, okay? Just to let you guys know that.
Anyhow, so some things that we will be chatting about on Tuesdays will be like when to start considering a sitter for your event. Usually we suggest like 4 to 5 months out, just before your invites go out. Like, you got to decide, like, do you want kids to be present at the wedding? Do you not want them to be? Even if they are present at the wedding, we can still help you with that. Where you're going to put them, cake, and other things that make children happy because they ask about it, like, literally every event,
I'm going to say this, and I'll probably say this through every live. The only thing these kids look forward to at the wedding is the cake. Okay? We
Please
can entertain them
the children
for so long, but they know that there's cake there, and they don't understand why there's no cake in the room for the kids. Please. Do you know how many times we have to try to explain it to them how it works, and they're looking at us like, yeah, we don't get it because there's cake. And when you have a celebration, a birthday or whatever, bring cake. Bring cupcakes, but I'll probably say this every time. Cake. Cake.
So much so, I think we're just going to write that as a byline to the contract because they ask for it every time. And then we'll also be talking eventually about, behind the scenes stuff, like what actually takes place from the time that you guys contact us to the time that your event actually happens. And like I was telling a lot of the couples this weekend at the show is that we're an extension of like the wedding planner, basically. Mm-hmm. Like we become like a second wedding planner because we are planning and managing and
we're hands-on
all that for the children.
Yeah, we're very hands-on. Like you book us, you pretty much just communicating with us all the way up until your wedding because you need to know how many kids. There's so many things behind it, and
we're not just chatting with the couples. We're chatting with the parents of the children as well. Yeah. We really get to try to know them and know what, special allergies they have or special needs they have or anything that might help their night go a little bit better when they're in our care, in our team's care.
Because we make sure we tailor what we bring based on the kids that it's going to be there. Because I don't want to color for 6 hours. I'm sorry. I like to dance. We do a little bebopping. We ride down the roller coaster. There's a ball pit. We're playing, like interacting. But we base everything on what's the kid's name? Well, their age, not their names, but their age. So
yes.
So we are looking forward to what we have in store for 2020. We have a lot going on now that all of them are in school. So we've got a lot to do between now in May because then it hits summer, and then once summer comes, then they're out of school for like 10 weeks. So
that's definitely something about us that we tell our clients from the beginning. We're both moms. We have set office hours. They're on our website. We let everybody know that once 3 o'clock hits, pretty much from 3 o'clock and through witching hour, if you try to contact us during that time, you're taking a risk. But we are available during the day. You may get an email or text or something from us like after bedtime at night. Of course, if it's the day before, the day of your event, like we're going to reach out to you. We're going to contact you right away or respond to you right away because you're on the top of our priority list. But during the week, it can get kind of crazy.
It gets a little crazy because at 3 o'clock, they're coming home. We're doing homework and everything. And my son is always hungry, like no matter what time of day it is. So, but I did prep dinner last night, so I got him today. But it's we like I always tell everyone, we're just two crazy moms that went into
with the
business
dream,
together.
making it work.
And just making it work. So,
yeah. Well, let's, real quick, we're going to wrap this up, but where we're going to be over the next couple of weeks, we have the Central Florida Wedding Association tonight. They have their education event. If you are a vendor watching this, like, we invite you to come out, come sit with us. We will introduce you to all of our frienders. It's a great group of people, really laid back. We've really enjoyed being part of it and becoming members ourselves. So we'll be there tonight. And then in February, we're heading out to Castle Church Brewery. They are having a vendor showcase there. We will have, in their childcare room there, we'll have a setup so you can see what it would look like if you actually had an event there and kind of get a feel of, you know, what we do.
It's a
and who
really
we are.
nice, even if you're not getting married, you're just looking for a unique style. And I know Castle Church Brewery kind of like doesn't really go together, but it's a really nice.
They have a really nice space in the setup, and
it's a nice
it's great. It's great as a venue, like not just for weddings. Like I think it even like
social
you're having
events.
a social event or you want to have like a little dinner party or whatever. It's a great place. And then we have a little surprise something. I can't give the details out for it yet. I don't think, and I don't want to be the one to let it out, but.
Well, it's gonna be a surprise to all of us because I have no idea what she's talking about.
This one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because I don't think they've announced it yet, but
No,
yeah.
we haven't.
Yeah.
No.
So we have something extra special coming at the end of February for y'all. But that's pretty much it. Oh, unless you wanna tell everybody what your word for 2020 is?
My word. Well, who's my word?
Seems to
last
be the
year?
big thing to like have a
Yeah.
word. Word.
So. Everyone talks about, we're gonna do my New Year's resolution. Well, I'm like, I always tell New Year's resolutions. So this year, I did a word and I did a saying, because I feel like if you read it over and over and over and over again, you'll start believing in what it's saying. And so my word this year is faith, because what we did in 2000 and what year is this? 2018. Sorry, 2018 is we basically took a leap of faith to jump out and rebrand Tootles and hit the ground and get going, and has gotten us this far. And along the way, it has moved more people closer to us, that are helping and guiding us and, you know, giving us advice and what to do. And I want to continue with that because I feel like that is strong, because when you're running a business and being a mom, and managing a household and being a wife and everything, being a friend, and, you know, it's faith. It's literally you're leaning on faith to get to the next, you know, make sure that calendar is full, make sure what your financial goal is getting met. So mine is faith, which kind of goes in hand to hand with what yours is.
Yeah, I chose the word focus.
We have issues with that.
But
we have issues with that.
yeah, but it's not so much what you think it is, though. My focus, and I thought I had it figured out, and I'm going to give her a shout out. If you're watching, Miss Brandy Gar, I listened to your podcast on the way here today.
Which one?
About the duck, kill the duck.
Oh, I didn't get to finish that one.
If you haven't checked out her podcast yet, She Who Dares, it's amazing.
Really
she's got some great content on there, and today was about kill the duck, and basically focusing mostly on what my gifts are, what I bring into the business, and you know, in other areas of my life too, but focus on one thing at a time. Otherwise, if I take on too many things, I'm going to cause myself to burn out, and I need to learn how to like delegate some things, because we're control freaks. Don't tell anybody.
I just go. That's how long we've known each other.
This is the part that she got me in the podcast today and yelled at, like, not to cry on the camera, but she said, you know, to not be a duck, to soar like an eagle. Yeah, so it was a little sign. And if you know us, you know what that means. Fly, Eagle, fly.
Yes.
So,
did they make it to the playoffs?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's not part of our life.
I know, but I just thought about that. See? Focus. Okay.
Focus on the big picture for 2020. So anyway, we love all of you. We hope you will come back here, and I promise it won't be this long every single time because we will have better notes and better plans.
Yes.
But this is our first one, and we're glad you're here. So love you all. Have a great Tuesday.
I was gonna say Monday, but okay.
And we'll see you next week.
When are we coming on? So they'll know next time. So they'll
Every
be prepared.
Tuesday, 10 a.m. is gonna be Tuesdays with Tootles at 10. T. See all the T's? Okay. Happy Tuesday.
All right, guys. Toodles.
Toodles.